Hi, Jennifer Pearl again from The Rare Affair. I wanted to finish up by saying the last video we talked about death. I don't want to talk about death and the drama of weddings, but I do want to talk about the drama of weddings, and a lot of the times it comes from the bridal party itself. We have a lot of brides who are very spoiled by the bridesmaids, but then we have the other brides that are never spoiled by the bridesmaids. They fight about showing up for fittings, or they don't like the color of the gown, or they don't want to help with the shower, or the bachelorette party they're fighting over. They cause so much drama. So I end up being the sounding board for that, which is fine. My girls and I are usually ending up friends by the time the wedding rolls around. So I really start to care about them, and as I'm getting older, they're going from like my friends to my daughters. So I really love these girls, and I try to walk them through the whole bridesmaids thing. And if a bridesmaid really doesn't participate, she really doesn't want to be involved in the wedding. And it is okay to fire them. I don't like some of the lists that the Q&As that say, is it okay to fire my bridesmaid? I absolutely think it is okay to fire your bridesmaid. I don't believe there are any rules with weddings. Yes, as far as the ceremony, I still believe that's very sacred, but as far as your reception, if you really are going to be nitpicking and fighting with someone, why do it at a fun event? I mean, really, if they don't want to be in the wedding, make them a guest, and then all of that is off. All of it's off you, off her. There's no responsibility at all. So that's a big part of the stress and the drama. As far as challenge goes with my clients, the challenge is always the budget. And I know, that's a common question, common answer, but I really believe that the groom thinks it's $15,000 to $20,000, the bride thinks it should be $30,000, and the parents are, willing to kick in $5,000, but in the end it costs $40,000 because, nobody's paying attention. But with me, I do a complete budget for the bride, and I let them know exactly how much they can spend, and I only provide those vendors that will support that amount or lower. I won't show up with a Cadillac when they've got a Yugo budget. I just can't do that to them. It's not fair, and I feel like it's my money too, and I can't, I don't want to spend their money and make them broke. I've seen a lot of brides, breaking out credit cards and things like that. I just think that's so, buy a house with that, don't worry about it. As far as any stressful parts of the wedding, I would say it's just a meeting of the minds where we have the groom who doesn't want to pay for chairs, he doesn't want to pay for linens or, extra napkins, things like that. That's really the stress of it, that, they just don't have a meeting of the minds. But I try to let them know that I can negotiate a better price, and usually when financials are lower, they do get a meeting of the minds, and it does work itself out. So I'm pretty confident in what I do with the grooms. Another thing is that with some of my grooms, they're big foodies nowadays, and I find that their food budget is huge, and they love to be at the tasting. And not so much just guys love food, but they're picking sea bass, which used to be on the endangered list, and now it's back on the okay list. But some of them actually knew that, and I was really surprised at that, and I was really impressed actually that a groom was that interested and involved in the food that they were eating and where it came from. I really was impressed by that. So a lot of that, the meeting of the minds thing, sometimes it does actually work out, and the food is really important in the wedding. So I want to finish up by saying that my ultimate goal is perfection, and I know that's a huge goal, but I am a planner at heart, and if I even have the directions, if I participate in creating the directions, I will be so nervous the whole time that nobody's going to show up, that I put north instead of south, or I put the wrong street name, or, just anything. I will nickel and dime that thing till the end, and I won't be happy until I talk to my bride at the end of the night and know that she just had an awesome time, and she's so thrilled, and she had a great day, and everything was beautiful, and down to a bar mat, that if there was anything missing, I will kick myself all the way home. But I switch it and take that as a learning experience, and I know what not to do the next time. So my girls and I will just discuss the whole event, and any issues that came up during that event, we make sure that we prevent it from happening the next time. And, you know, as far as why I should be on the show, I love Whose Wedding Is It Anyway? And a lot of girls watch Whose Wedding Is It Anyways or Bridezilla's. And I really believe that they watch your show because it's educational. It gives them so much information, whereas Bridezilla's shows them what they don't want to be. And that's why they call me, because I am the wedding whisperer, and I make sure that they know everything is going to be okay, and that I will handle it and take care of it. So I would love to be part of your show, because then I can help more girls just know that it's not all about what they say in the magazines. You don't have to, you know, go by that. It's your wedding. It's the first event you're hosting as a married couple, and it should be about you, and I totally believe there are no rules to your reception. So thank you so much, and I hope I can be involved in your show. Have a great night.